Hey, okay sir, and welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Well, I haven't actually done the last couple timed quest lines, but this one I have the time and I can do it. I believe you have to be at least Year 5, Chapter 31 in order for it to trigger Portrait Panic. When Padilla notices that something is bothering Jae, she enlists your help in finding out what's got him so down. However, your plan to cheer up Jae may have some unintended consequences. And I also get, I guess, a pitcher with chocolate frogs? Meet me in the Great Hall. My game has been so slow for loading. I keep getting like a connection error and things aren't saving. It's really frustrating. But at least they have the manual save, which really helps. Hi, Padilla. You wanted to see me about something urgent? That's right, it's about Jae. There he is with his drumstick. He looks kind of down, actually. I think I see what you mean. He looks upset about something. Perhaps a deal fell through? Perhaps, but I was hoping you and I could talk to him. It is a bit curious that he's upset. Let's go find out why. Man, I love my jacket. How it changes colors. Hi Jae, but Dee and I couldn't help but notice that you seem a little bit down. It's not really any of your business, Casey. But you look like one of those portraits of a tragic, brooding hero. Don't tell me you're going to ask me to share my feelings. I'm not sure I could handle something so soppy. Listen, we want to help you with whatever it is bothering you. That's right, and we can't do that until we know more, so let's get to solving the situation. Just assuming he actually tells me what it is. Sometimes people just want space, right? Oh look, there's a pie now! Or was the pie always there? Maybe he was hiding behind the drumstick. Well, you're not having, that. You're having soup. It's your birthday? I didn't know that. That's right, and I made sure I didn't have detention today so I could do my birthday rituals. Birthday rituals? Well, in the morning, I go to the 3 Broomsticks for Butterbeer. Then I have a special cake at lunch. And finally, I finish out the day with a trip to Nocturne Alley to buy myself a gift. That's quite a list of things to do. A cake luncheon sounds perfectly splendid. They're all quite different too. Do you have a favorite, Jae? Why don't you guess which is my favorite, the 3 Broomsticks, the cake for lunch, or Nocturne Alley? Well, I know he really likes to go to Nocturne Alley. And I'm assuming he has Butterbeer all the time. But cake for lunch sounds good. I personally would go cake for lunch, but I think for him, it's Nocturne Alley. A trip to Nocturne Alley has to be your favorite birthday ritual. I like all of my birthday rituals, but going to the 3 Broomsticks is actually my favorite. I've been going to the 3 Broomsticks ever since I was a kid. My parents would take me to celebrate. My Nocturne Alley ritual is more recent. I found this cool shop one year, and I've gone on my birthday ever since. Going to Nocturne Alley for your birthday sounds quite thrilling. I'm not sure I'd be brave enough, though. Blimey, I'm excited just to hear you talk about your birthday rituals. Why don't we go to the 3 Broomsticks now for that round of Butterbeers? The 3 Broomsticks is closed. Someone's wand backfired and exploded all the Butterbeer barrels. We could go to the Hog's Head Inn. Aberforth has a supply of Butterbeer. His supply is a bit dusty, but I'm sure it would still taste just fine. If we go now, then you'll still have time for your cake luncheon and a trip to Nocturne Alley. It's not the same. It has to be the 3 Broomsticks. That's where my parents would take me. I don't get to see them as often now, so going to the 3 Broomsticks reminds me of them. But I'll be fine. I may not be able to go to the 3 Broomsticks, but I can still bake my cake for lunch. Jae's behavior seems odd. Normally you'd be thinking of a crafty way to get around something like this. I agree. Jae's a man of action, so this must really be bothering him if he's trying not to fix it. There must be a way we can help him celebrate. I wish I had my sketchbook with me. Drawing and painting has always helped me think of ideas. Wait a moment, Padilla. That might be the answer. I got an idea on how to save Jae's birthday. Maybe we can't have Butterbeer, but we could get pumpkin juice and some snacks. I need you to grab your paintbrushes, Padilla, because you're going to need to paint fast. Together, we're going to save Jae's birthday. We'll give him one of the best birthday parties he's ever had. pumpkin juice on your birthday. So, Jay, Medea and I wanted to do something special for your birthday. Why? I didn't ask for anything. You didn't, but we wanted to get something for you. I know going to the Three Broomsticks is important to you because it reminds you of your birthday. So we decided to bring the Three Broomsticks to you, since it's closed after the misfiring wand incident. Just take a look. Alright. Is it going to be like the picture we saw in the launch window? Or something else? Revelio! Oh, is it Revelio? It's probably Revelio. Happy birthday, Jay! Thank you, but I'm a little confused why the fat lady's in there. What about her? Is that Sir Cadogan? What's he doing there? But I didn't paint either of them in. It was just a scene of the Three Broomsticks. It looks like some of the other Hogwarts portrait subjects are in here too. Let's just ask them. I'm sure one of them will tell us what they're all doing in Jay's painting. I didn't even know they could do that! So they can shift to different paintings? It seems as the portraits have gathered in the painting to join in on the fun. But if they're all in this painting, then who's in their portraits? Casey, Jay, Professor McGonagall wants to see you in the Grand Staircase right away. She said it's urgent. Well, I think that answers that. Does that mean there's nobody in there anymore? They've got to be empty. Oh, they are empty! Or at least one of them. Blimey, what are all the Gryffindor students doing out here? That's what I was hoping to ask you, Mr. Casey. You and Kim have some explaining to do. The fat lady's missing from her portraits. And if she's missing, then none of us Gryffindors can get into the common room. Blimey, my birthday cake is in the dorm. I can't just make a new one. It won't be done in time for lunch. Cake is the least of your worries, Mr. Kim. The remaining portraits have informed me that many of the portrait subjects have left to attend a party. In a painting of your birthday party at the Three Broomsticks, Mr. Kim. But, Professor, as for you, Mr. Casey, you may be one of the school prefects, but you also have a habit of getting involved in such mischief. And I've heard that you've had something to do with the creation of this Three Broomsticks painting. I can explain, Professor McGonagall. We painted it, and then they popped up. That's really all there is to it. But Dee and I were just trying to help celebrate Jay's birthday since the Three Broomsticks is closed today. But Dia painted a party at the Three Broomsticks, and the portraits wanted to have some fun. Your efforts to cheer up your friend are admirable, Mr. Casey. However, I'm afraid that your actions have directly interfered with the life at Hogwarts. Apologize for your actions. Claim it's not your fault. I don't understand how it's my fault unless it's something I'm not allowed to do. It's not my fault that portrait subjects decided to move on from their paintings. It's hardly our fault that the portrait subjects decided to go to the painting of the Three Broomsticks. Be that as it may, you should still take responsibility for your actions. I suggest that, should you wish to celebrate Mr. Kim's birthday, you both help clean up this mess. But it's not Jay's fault that this happened. He didn't ask for the Three Broomstick paintings. It was a gift. Perhaps not, but I think it would do Mr. Kim good to help around the castle. But it's my birthday. This is the one day a year I actively try not to get detention. You can help fix this mess, Mr. Kim, or you can spend your birthday in detention with Mr. Casey. What? How is it my fault? Medea is a painting, they hop over there to have some fun, and I'm to blame? Oh, that's baloney. Bull honky. Fine. Jay? Excellent. Then I shall give you two to the end of the day to bring all the portraits back to their rightful place. As I recall, you were both instrumental in fixing the broken statue in the Dragon Club. This should be no issue. Don't worry, Jay. I promise I'm going to set things right. Blah. You'll get the birthday you deserve, and the fat lady will let students back into Gryffindor Tower. First things first, I'm going to talk to the fat lady to get her back into her painting. It really seems like they're setting up that we're going to do a surprise party for Jae at the end. It just seems like it. Watch her, Casey. Watch her, Jae. I can't believe the prank you two have pulled off. I've been trying to pull a prank with the portraits for ages. It's not a prank, Tonks. I convinced Medea to paint this scene at the 3 Broomsticks for Jae's birthday. Some of the portraits decided to move on to their paintings to the 3 Broomsticks. Professor McGonagall isn't pleased. She wants all the portrait subjects returned before the end of the day. Especially because the fat lady isn't in a portrait to let students into the Gryffindor Tower. If we can't get them returned, then we'll both end up in detention. I'm starting to think this whole situation might be hopeless. Give Jae a pep talk, agree to die situation, urge Tonks to cheer Jae up. I am the best at pep talk, so I will do that. I'm sorry, but am I hearing that Jae Kim admits defeat before we've ever done anything? The Jae I know would never. He's a crafty wizard who can get out of any situation. We're going to get those portrait subjects back into the proper portraits, and we're going to save your birthday. Suppose I am the craftiest wizard at Hogwarts. Thanks for the pep talk, even if it was a bit soppy. Alright, let's talk to the fat lady. That's the first step in sorting out this mess. Excuse me, can we speak to the fat lady? Hello there, it's me, Casey. I'm a Gryffindor student. Yes, of course. I've seen you plenty of times. Alright, there we go. Lovely to see you. What can I do for you? We were hoping you could return back to your paintings outside the Gryffindor Tower. None of the Gryffindor students are able to get into the common room. Leave? Nonsense. The party's just started, and I want to spend time with Violet. In fact, I won't be leaving until we have the chance to speak. Violet? I'm not sure if I know which portrait that is. I heard my name. If someone is gossiping about me, I don't know, and it better be good. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. I can't stand dull conversations. That's why I'm here. This party is full of interesting characters. And now you're here, Casey the Cursebreaker. You know who I am? Of course I do. In fact, Sir Cadogan was just telling me all about your adventures. He was? Hark! The Cursebreaker of Hogwarts has arrived. I was just speaking about you. Your efforts with the Cursed Vault have not gone unnoticed. And I dare say, your own nightly trials, put on by yours truly, were quite heroic. You have that armor to remind you, armor which you should be polishing nightly, knight. I forget myself. This is neither the time nor the place to speak of such things. Sir Cadogan? It's been so long since we've had a good party. Things have been quite uneventful back in my own painting. I see. Well, that didn't work. It seems the fat lady isn't leaving until Violet does, but Violet won't go until everyone else leaves. And if we can't get all the portrait subjects back to their posts, then we're going to have to get detention. Which is going to keep you from your birthday rituals. Some of which I'm already missing, like my birthday cake for lunch. We can still turn this around, Jae. We'll just need to convince Sir Cadogan and the others to leave the party. How do you plan to get Sir Cadogan and the others to leave? I may be able to help. It'll involve some studying, but just listen to me before you make any decisions. So, you're suggesting I study the portraits to understand what makes them tick? Exactly. Studying someone is the easiest way to determine how they react to a situation. That's not a bad idea. I do the same thing when I meet clients in Nocturne Alley. You never know when the personal information may come in handy. In that case, I can use personal information about each of the portraits to convince them to leave. If I do that, then I'll be able to save your birthday, Jae. Maybe we'll even save it in time for my next ritual, a trip down to Nocturne Alley. I think I'll start by studying Sir Cadogan. Violet is talking to him right now. I already know a bit of information about him from completing his nightly trials, but I'm sure there's more to learn. The obvious place to start is at the library. Are you gonna go with me, Jae? And deal with Madame Pince on my birthday? No thanks. I'm gonna try and find a birthday cake, since mine is locked in the dorm room in the Gryffindor Tower. I'd help, but Madame Pitch says I'm not allowed back in today after knocking over a stack of books. That's alright. I know just who to get help from. Medea and Penny. Don't worry, Jay. I'll save your birthday and get those portraits back to the rightful paintings. Next stop in Operation Save Jay's Birthday is learning more about Sir Cadogan at the library. Is it Cadogan or Cadogan? There's a D-O-G in the middle of that, or I think it's dog. Anyway, part 1 is complete. Part 2, since the fat lady won't return to Gryffindor Tower until she talks to Violet, it is up to you to get rid of all the other party guests and save Jay's birthday. Great. I'm thinking I probably have to wait though. Yeah, I've got to wait 3 hours before I can go to the library. So yeah, I'm back with another limited time side questline, which is fantastic. Like I said way back in the beginning of this video, I had missed the last couple in terms of actually recording them, because things came up and I just didn't have time to do them. But I have time to do this one. So hopefully all of you have enjoyed part 1 of this questline. Remember, you have to be year 5 chapter 31 in order for it to trigger. Let me know down below what you think so far of Jay's birthday. Do you think there'll be a surprise party at the end like I think there'll be? That's my guess anyway. Thumbs up if you did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate it an awful lot. And if you're not subscribed and you would love to be, red subscribe button down below, notification bell, and I'll see you with the remaining parts in Jay's birthday in Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everybody.